Three.
Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 141. Today we're going to feature five guests, five marvellous guests from around the world, and we've got probably 10 reviews to come from them, from other members of the Top Talent family and radio podcast partners of mine. So the first song is going to be We Will Never Give Up by Gabe Shillman and Ted Perelman, who are both here in attendance. Gabe, could you tell me your side of the story behind the song? And then Ted, you say your piece, and then we'll sit back and watch it together. Is that all right, Gabe? First, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Ted and I had been writing in Nashville for an album we were working on, and we had a tour planned that honored our military servicemen and women and raised money for WeCareMarines.com and stuff. And we wanted to write a song that honored men, good men in our society. I think a lot of times they're overlooked, and we. We sat down to write a song with intention. We got it started. I took it out on the road, and then when I got back to Nashville, we finished it up and recorded it in short order. Ted played guitar on it and a number of other instruments, and just made it, the brilliant song that it is. The fun thing about working with Ted is he always has the record button down, so even if you're just filling out scratch tracks or something, there's a good chance that's going to end up on the final recording. But he likes to capture like the magic of the moment, and it's really great.
Mhm.
Hey, I'll back you up with that. He actually sent me a video request and he's actually playing the guitar like while he's talking to him, like bing, 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 bing. But he's here, so we're not going to use that. Ted, what's your side of the story behind We Will Never Give Up? And then we'll sit back and enjoy it, everyone. So, Ted?
Oh, did you use what I sent you?
No, no, I'd just like you to personally just say your part. I'll
Oh,
add it, I'll add it in your write up though. So, yeah, what's your side of the story, you and Gabe?
well, I said I teach at university, and I'm here in a restaurant. Just took a break, but I didn't. I recorded. I have a studio space upstairs, so I recorded it playing guitar a little bit, and it was really cool sounding. So I thought he was going to play it. So Mark, for not playing that, that was pretty cool. And I don't
Right, do
have
you
a
know
guitar
something? I
here.
will play it. I will play it just right before we feature the song, right? So say your piece, continue, and I will play it because it's sitting here ready to go anyway. Right. So yep.
Okay. Anyway, um, Gabe was brought to me by a longtime friend that I met on a album with I was doing with Ron Wood from the Rolling Stones and stuff. And years later, he said, "There's this guy Gabe Shulman. I met up with this guy in Nashville. He said you got to work with this guy. This guy is great, and it's going to be magic." And exactly what he said. Gabe came into my studio, and we said hello, and we started working. And literally, that was the truth. We said, "Hey, what's up?" And then we started. We just went and we started, working on songs. There was no let's get to know each other or anything like that. It was like when I met Gabe, it was like my brother from another mother. Like we had worked together before. And so I didn't feel like I was starting. I felt like I was picking up where we left off. And, having never met him, I felt like I met him. And our just personalities and our music just meshed instantly. And it was one of those heavenly ordained kind of things. So it was really cool. And this song, he brought it in. He wanted to do something. He said for men, but I think it's for men, women. I always think of it as being for first responders and anybody that pushes back against people telling them they can't do something. So soldiers, and we have soldiers of every kind of, man, women who are tough and on the first, right there on the front lines, first responders, firemen, policemen, teachers, mothers, so anybody that's going through any hardship financially, spiritually, anything like that, where you just think that there's no way to keep going, this song really says to you, "We will never give up," and all of us. And I quoted something from the Bible, from Ecclesiastes and Matthew, and the quote I used, I love this, is that the race is not given to the swiftest nor to the strongest, but to they that endureth to the end. And Gabe has been a long time journeyman and never give up. And I have just been, till my last breath, I've been making music. And I'm just happy for every day I wake up, the sight in my eyes, the breath in my lungs, the sounds in my ears. So this song just is so special to me. Gabe is special to me as my brother, but the song is one of those songs that will outlast us. And when we're gone, I believe that the song will still be around. It's because every generation, every area, no matter where you're from, what demographic, we will never give up. It's universal. It's like somebody took it out of the Bible. but Gabe, it was given to Gabe. When I worked with Bob Dylan, Bob said that all his songs were given to him from above, and he just channeled them and he just wrote them down. He didn't claim to be making them up. And then he ran into a time when he said the faucet shut off, and there were no more songs coming through. So that was when he went through that period where he tried Christianity and I mean, he went through all those things. Slow Train Running album, but so he had that. But Gabe, this was given to him, I believe, and then we got together and it was given to us. So it's a very special song. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever worked on. I'm really glad that's with Gabe. And
What a wonderful introduction. It's absolutely brilliant song. Everything you just said there is true. That song will live forever. I have no idea you worked with Bob Dylan. Just blow me away with you saying that. But let's sit back and Ted sent us a little video. Then we'll watch the song together and then you'll get your reviews. So song 1 of 5 coming up. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the video Ted sent me. Going to be followed by the song. One love. Enjoy.
Hey, Mark. How you all doing? This is Ted Perlman. I'm here in my little studio at university. I don't know if you can see back there, but I want to talk about We Will Never Give Up. So Gabe and I wrote this great song. He had this idea of saying we will never give up, which is talking about people never giving up, whether you're a first responder, a mother, a teacher, a man of faith, whatever you're doing, just going to work, you never give up. And no matter what comes at you, I always like to quote, there's a line from Ecclesiastes in the Bible and Matthew I put together. The race is not given to the swiftest nor to the strongest, but to they that endureth to the end. So when Gabe said he had the title, We Will Never Give Up, we just started writing. Making like something that was inspirational. And we wrote the song just to say to people, never give up no matter what you're going through. So thank you, Mark, for helping to promote it. I'm glad it's going to get out into the world more. Gabe is a unique, amazing artist. I love working with him, creating with him, and I always feel like we're creating something that will live beyond our time here on this planet. So thank you again. Thank you to your audience, and just God bless everybody. We will never give up. Peace out.
We will never give up. Sit back and enjoy this marvelous track, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Get kicked in the mud. We'll pick those boys up by the scruff and have a little talk about stuff, but we will never give up. Yeah, we will never give up. And we will never get tired, never lose that light or that fire. And when the enemy rises up, we're just gonna rise up higher. Yeah, we will never get tired. Yeah, we will never give up. Try me and see. A good man standing up for God, their homes and their families. You're gonna push us too far and find out who we are. We're gonna fight for all that we love. Yeah, all my boys are God blessed heart, and we will never give up. And we will never bow down, never surrender this crown. You think we're messing around? Yeah, we're about to find out, 'cause we will never bow down. Try me and see.
Those are those are real Scottish bagpipes in there.
Absolutely world class. Don't get any better than that. That's all I've got to say. Now let's hear what the pros have got to say. I'm going to start up the top and make it easy for me. So let's go, Mark, then James. Mark Story UK.
Yeah, that was epic. Absolutely epic tune. Fantastic production, brilliant playing. I'm watching a TV series at the moment, ironically enough, called Team SEAL, which is about a bunch of American SEAL team. It's not normally my kind of thing, but I'm absolutely transfixed to it. And the thing that really keeps me going is, although it's only actors and is that message of brotherhood among the military and the Team SEALs and things like that. And it's just absolutely compulsive viewing. And that was an excellent song. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
that's awesome.
Well said. Let's go, James Elliott from Live Indie Radio, then Captain Greenbeard, Steve Andrews. So James in Scotland, then Steve in Portugal.
Yeah, I agree with Mark. Absolutely superb song. What a start to the show. And I will definitely add that to our rotation, and I'll put it into the country rock section of my country music show that I do on a Thursday night. Thanks very much, guys. It was brilliant.
Well said.
Thank you.
Captain
Thank you.
Greenbeard, Portugal, then Danny
Yeah.
Coleman Radio, New Jersey. Steve, then Danny.
That was, as has already been said, a fantastic start to the show, and something that, I mean, the lyrics and the story I could really relate to, because like my motto is to keep on keeping on. So, it made complete sense to me. And I think that's what it's about. And I've been thinking about it like recently, like there's all this terrible news, and like a lot of people are like really getting like upset by what's going on in the world. And like my answer to that is to just keep on keeping on. That's what we got to do.
Keep on keeping
So
on.
I could really
Well said.
relate. And I thought the vocals were top quality, and the music and the lyrics, all of it. So just a fantastic job all around.
Thank you. That
Well
was
said.
Thank
Leah.
you. Thank you.
That's
welcome.
Leah Sawyer, the violin player from
Oh,
up in
really?
Nashville. She was awesome.
Wasn't she
Leah
just
was great.
Just before you
Yeah.
go, Danny, I'd like to say something. When I first heard this song, it almost made me shed a tear. Well, it did a little bit. Do you know why? Because I'm trying to do this music project, and people try to destroy it left, right, and centre. And it's like, but I'll never give up. It's like that means a lot to me. This for my project here. But anyway, let's go. Danny Coleman, Radio New Jersey, then Brad James Swallow, Louisiana. Danny, then Brad.
Hey guys, how you doing, man? Very nice, good stuff. Love the lyrics, but you know what I like the most? It doesn't sound like most of the cookie cutter, overproduced stuff that comes out of Nashville these days. I think you did a great job with it, man.
Right. Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Brad
Thank
James
you,
Swallow,
sir.
Louisiana, then Corey Rosen, the Story with Corey podcast in Pennsylvania. So Brad, then Corey.
What a great song, and what great timing for that song. And the song always starts with the lyrics, everything else is secondary. It was just great. And watching the video, I could see many things I did in my life to get the bills paid. Grew up working on a farm, worked for an electric company for 17 years, did construction, did all that. And like they say, at times everything seems like a fight, but you don't ever stop. There's so much negativity now on social media. I hate to even get on it, but this is positive. Great job. Enjoyed it a lot.
Well, thank you, man.
Well
Thank
said.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
The Story with Corey podcast, Pennsylvania, then Laura over in Costa Rica. Corey.
Yeah, I have to piggyback off of Brad was saying. A very nice tribute to the working class of America and to the
Yes.
standard American man, right? Wonderful control on the guitar. I would expect nothing less from a Grammy Award-winning guitarist. Wonderful violin, like you said. Leah Sawyer really crushed it there, and his bagpipes were a really nice touch as well. All around, really great song.
It's because
Thank you.
I love Scotland.
Hey, you, Jimmy. Brilliant. Laura, then Justin, then we're on to the second of 5 songs. So Laura in Costa Rica, then Justin in Tennessee.
All right. I love a good rally cry. And Ted, the guitar was fabulous. And Gabe, was that you singing?
It was me singing, yes.
Fabulous voice. Loved it, loved it. And I really
Thank you.
loved the embellishments as well. Like when I first heard the fiddle and then the bagpipes, I just love those little kisses, those little different nuances. The lyrics were fabulous, and the video completely went with all the lyrics. And so it was very well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're in Costa Rica
Yeah.
with dinosaurs, right?
Yeah. But we
So,
have bugs as big as dinosaurs here. So
Wow. Wow. Jurassic Park. I love it. That's cool. We
Costa
actually
Rica's
one
on.
of the few places. Yeah, I haven't been down there. I want to get down there sometime.
It's on my to-do list as well, Ted. It's one of the places that I want to go. It's meant to be a otherworldly. Justin Rayner, by no means least, last comment. You'll go first the next time. What was your thoughts here, brother, on Tennessee, Justin?
Yeah, first, let me say thank you for standing in your faith. The Bible says the violent are taking the kingdom by force and to never tire of doing what is good. And surely this song encapsulates both of those things. And in so doing, surely honors God. Thank you.
Praise the Lord, man. Amen.
Well said, everyone. That was Ted and Gabe. It's the first song of 5. I hope you gentlemen can hang around and comment on the other 4 songs. But until the next time, gentlemen, that was world class, everyone. Thank you. All right.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
So we're
Thanks for
heading,
having us
we're heading
on.
over
Really.
to Iowa next for the name's Brian Fisher. The song is called Man in the Moon. He's not managed to make it, so I'm just going to play the song. He'll only get the reviews. He won't get the story behind it section on his write up. But we're going to play it nonetheless. What a wonderful track this is. Sit back and enjoy this.
I have to get back to my students.
That's
But,
okay, Ted. No worries. You can check out the rest of the show later. I'll have a write up for you by the end of the day. Ted Perelman, everyone, thank you very much. See
God
you soon,
bless
my
you all.
friend.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
bye, Teddy.
Bye,
Peace
Ted.
and love, man.
So
Take
we'll get
care.
back to the
Bye.
second song.
Love you, bud.
Love
Love
you
you,
too, Matt.
man.
We love you, mate. Honestly, you're awesome.
Bye.
Brian Fisher, Man in the Moon, song 2 of 5. Sit back and enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. Another belter. One love.
Man, I've been through hell. Come on. I'm just a man down on my luck, sitting in my truck till the sun comes up. So many things go running through my mind, praying to God for it all to unwind. I reached down to turn up the tunes. That's when I saw the man on the moon. He was looking down at me when I had my head to my knees. Tears are falling from my eyes from the feeling that filled my mind. I saw man on the moon. Step by step, I take each day. It was time to change my way. I was going down a dark road for most of my days. He was looking down at me when I had my head to my knees. Tears are falling from my eyes from the feeling that filled my mind. I saw man on the I'm just a man down on my luck, playing my guitar till my heart got struck. I know he was looking down at me when I had my head to my knees. Tears are falling from my eyes from the feeling that filled my mind. I saw man on the moon, man on the moon, man on the moon, man on the moon.
Right, Brian Fisher, absolutely fantastic track, Man in the Moon. I'm sorry he couldn't make it, but he's going to hear the reviews. So let's I'm going to start from the bottom, but I want Gabe to say something first. So let's go. Gabe, then Justin. Gabe in Michigan, and Justin, Tennessee. What was your thoughts here, gents? Gabe?
Great song. The production on it was very, very cool. It's in the vein that's very, very popular right now. It's striking a chord with people. The band City Creed comes to mind. I think people have been deceived for so long. Their music and our movies and our culture in general. There's a lot of deception. They're craving honesty and real, just real presentation. And I think that had all the pieces. So great song.
Well said, well said. Justin, then Phil Beaver, welcome to the show. Phil Beaver, my good friend in Colorado. So let's go. Justin, then Phil. What's your thoughts here, gents?
Yeah, I'll echo Gabe on the honesty thing, but also just from a musical standpoint, it's got that hook and earworm that will really set it in people's minds so that they'll remember what you're saying in your song. So great job on crafting that.
Well said, well said. Brian, he's going to hear all these. He's not here. Phil, then the lovely Laura in Costa Rica. So Phil, Colorado, Laura, Costa Rica.
Yeah,
Phil?
welcome. Sorry to be late, everybody. Great to see everyone. Wow. So I came in about a third of the way into that song. Incredibly powerful vocals, great message, wonderful arrangement. It's got, everything going in every direction. And but I really like the vocals. He's got a strong voice, and it was very convincing. It's one that I'm going to be hearing in my head all afternoon. So well done.
Well said, well said, well said. I'm not comparing anyone to anyone, but you just missed one of the best songs in the world, Phil, the first one, man. But you can see it back in the track on the show later. Laura, Laura, Costa Rica, then Corey in Pennsylvania. Laura?
All right, what first captivated me was that dirty, grindy vibe to it. It was so hot. I love that. Fabulous voice. It really resonated, everything that he was saying. And it's like they were saying earlier, about the earworm effect to it, and very well produced. So that's a good one.
Well said. Corey Rosen, the Story with Corey podcasting, Brad James Swallow, Louisiana. So Corey, then Brad.
Yeah, yeah. I want to know how he got that tone on that guitar, because that was utterly amazing. I envy that tone very much. Everything else, like as everyone said, it was great. I love that song. Instant add to my playlist.
Hey man, reach out to everybody, interview them on your show, Corey. That's why you're here. Brad James Swallow, Louisiana, and then Danny Coleman Radio, New Jersey. Brad?
Well, make guitars great again. I love that riff throughout the song. It just caught you. It's a song that's just gonna stay in your head. Well written, and yes, the guitar tone was incredible. I love that style. And it fits perfect in today's style of country and stuff. So yeah, that could be a hit.
Well said. Do you know something, by the way? See all the songs that you like, right, that they've been drilled into your head. See if you hear a song the first time and you like it even a little bit, it's a great song, right? See if you hear a song the first time you love it, fuck, it should be worldwide, you know what I mean? Sorry for swearing, by the way. Danny Coleman, New Jersey, and Steve Andrews, Portugal. Danny?
Hey, I'm kind of torn there between what Brad and Gabe both said earlier, how, it kind of fits with, and the key word here is everything else that's out today. So, but yet, yes, the guitar tone, it basically grabs you by the collar and says, listen to me. So that's fantastic. It was nice and quick, to the point. I'd like to see a little bit more of a change in there somewhere, but overall, it's a good driving tune, and I would turn it up if I was in my car driving down the street.
Well said, Danny. Same, and he's just a young lad, Brian is. I think he's in his 20s, you know what I mean? So even though things are good, they can always be a little bit better. Some people are doing their recordings on Abbey Road and Nashville studios, and other people are pulling out their phone and making videos on this show. And we support everyone. Everybody's at different levels, and that song is already brilliant, but it could be, I mean, imagine a real, hey, it's good enough. It's absolutely brilliant. Sorry for slaving there. Steve, James, and then Mark. Steve Andrews, Portugal.
I thought that was an amazing song, and I loved the vocals and the guitar. And as I said, like in the chat, it had a memorable title and lyrical hook is what I called it, because you're going to remember those words and you're going to remember that title, and it was catchy, so it would stick in your mind. So yeah, fantastic job all around.
Well said, well said. James Elliott, live indie radio. What's your thoughts there, brother?
Well, to be honest, I was a little bit surprised. With the title, I was expecting something kind of lyrical and cool, you know, and quite sort of laid back. But I absolutely loved it. The driving of the guitar, superb stuff. And I would definitely be listening to that in the car if I was driving along at full volume, and I'd probably be singing along as well.
Right. Well, Brian, when you're tagged in the post later today, reach out. James will put your music on his station. Captain Redbeard, it's now silver. What was your thoughts before we get to guest 3 of 5, Mark?
Well, it was absolute quality, top quality. Like country met blues, and it was an equal balance, and it had a swampiness about it as well. The overall sound, and like you said, you know, when you instantly know when a song is great. You know, you hear it and you think, yeah, I'm into this straight away. It just grabs you and it pulls you in. And that one certainly did that, as did the one before it. So far, so good.
Well said, everyone. Right, that was guest 2. That was Brian Fisher, Man in the Moon. Right. So coming up next, the third of 5 guests is Nick Polito with Cannonball. He sent us in a little video description here, so we'll sit back, hear the story behind it, follow by the track. We'll sit back and enjoy song 3 of 5. One love, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Hi guys. Hey everybody, I want to shout out Sparky for having me on his show, and just following up with him. He was asking me how Cannonball was created, and this is the story I got behind it. So my friend in Nashville and producer that I write and record with, he and another fellow by the name of Robert Counts put Cannonball together. They were looking for a song that was real catchy and hooky, and Robert had a record deal and all those things going on, but they initially felt that the song was a good fit for my record, for the Coal Dust and Neon Lights record, and they gifted it to me, and that's what we went with. It's a big song. It's a fun one. If you ever had love to hit you like a cannonball, that song's for you. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Hey, it tells no lies. Sit back. This song is an absolute nailer again. Sit back and enjoy this. Cannonball by Nick Polito. And enjoy your mojito on the beach. That's why he's not here, because he's on the beach. He doesn't want to get sand in his phone. But sit back and enjoy song 3 of 5.
I've had a few half-hearted rendezvous that ended up duds, backfired and fell through. Oh, but nothing that knocked me out, up until you came around. Your kind of love hits me like a cannonball, right in the chest, nothing left to do but fall. So batter up, girl, let's have a real blast. Give me all you got and don't hold back. Your kind of love hits me like a cannonball, like a cannonball. Light up the fuse, kick back and close your eyes. Cast all your doubts aside and baby let it fly. Don't be afraid of desire. Nothing to say, just fire. Your kind of love hits me like a cannonball, right in the chest, nothing left to do but fall. So powder up, girl, let's have a real blast. Give me all you got and don't hold back. Your kind of love hits me like a cannonball, like a cannonball. So powder up, girl, let's have a real blast. Give me all you got and don't hold back. Your kind of love hits me like a cannonball, like a cannonball. Yeah, like a cannonball. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nick Polito. Absolutely fan-dabby dozy. That's enough Scottish word for you. Take that. We're going to start the top row here. Let's go Gabe, Mark, then James. Gabe in Michigan, what's your thoughts here, brother? Then Mark in the UK.
Yeah, a great song, and the arrangement, all that production was fantastic. As soon as I started hearing it, I felt like I had heard it before. I'm not always excited about that reaction from myself. Um, I think that there's a big demographic of people out there that absolutely eat that music up. I'm not necessarily the one that does, but I can recognize the quality in it as well.
Well said. It is a diverse show for a reason, Gabe. We do rock shows, metal shows, blues shows, country shows, the diverse show. You could be on before an opera singer and after a rapper on this show, and yeah, for the style of music, top notch. Top notch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark Story UK, then James Elliott in Scotland. Mark?
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good description of how love hits you, but like a cannonball, I mean, that's spot on, or like a juggernaut, or a ball peen hammer. But it was a great song, and in fact, it was emotional without being dramatic, and it was a love song without cliches, which is a rare thing to hear. Had a fantastic sound around it as well. And it's just an all-round. I mean, it's three fantastic tracks, and all three of them are just like I would put them on a playlist right now.
Well said, Mark. Well said. He's going to hear that and he's going to love it, I'm sure. Let's hear James Elliott from India Live Radio in Scotland, and then Corey Rose in the Story with Corey Podcast, Pennsylvania. James, then Corey.
Yeah, I agree with Mark. Three brilliant songs. Each one of them grabbed me right from the first chord in each song, and they would definitely get played on Indie Live Radio. Superb stuff. Just fantastic stuff. You're hitting it out of the park tonight, man.
Hey, dude. Are you surprised, motherfucker? I'm sorry for swearing. Corey Rosen and Steve Andrews in Portugal. Corey, then Steve.
I have to agree with Gabe here, although I have the adverse reaction to him. I actually really enjoy this kind of late 2000s, early 2010s kind of country kind of style. And he's a PA guy, so I have to give him respect there. Great song. I like it. It's great.
Well, do you know something? I don't like it. I love it. And do you know where that little scene came from? The 10cc song. The keyboardist for that band was on the show one time. State telling us the story behind that. So I don't like it. I love it. I say that all the time. Steve Andrews, Portugal, then Danny Coleman Radio, New Jersey. Steve, then Danny.
For me, it was the vocals that grabbed me right from the start. Absolutely fantastic vocals. And the production, behind the vocals was top quality as well. So, it was a top quality song in every way. And but for me, the vocals is what really grabbed me.
Well said. Danny Coleman Radio, New Jersey. Then Laura over in Costa Rica, the plethora of bliss. Danny?
Hey, I am in agreement with Gabe once again. Gabe, are we related, man? Because I kind of same thing. When that started, I'm thinking, I've heard this before. And it was, first of all, it was a very cool tune, man. I liked it. I did like it. I liked the fact that there were, a little bit of dynamics used in it, some ups, some downs. And I think it had a nice pace all the way through. It was a great tune. Again, though, and I hate to sound like Simon, but it's just a lot of tunes like that. You can hear a lot of tunes just like that. I wish people would write stuff in today's day and age that was different, and it's it's a great song. It's very radio friendly. I would play it. I know that. And I think it comes across really nice.
Well said. Do you know what? It's 100 times better than all the crap that the mainstream radio forcing your ear holes. If you listen to mainstream radio right now, Nick, I don't know what level he's at. I don't know where he's recording his music. I don't know. I think he's maybe got a home studio. Do you know what I mean, Danny? So it could obviously be a little bit. I don't know. Never mind me. Laura, and then Phil Beaver in Colorado. Laura, Costa Rica.
Yeah, well produced, definitely. And the had a really good sing-along chorus to, you hear it a couple times and you want to just keep chime in with it. And one thing that really stood out to me, I know that Danny was talking about the pace of it. I loved the touch of having that tambourine in there. It was so sweet. It brought it all together. So well done.
Well said, well said. Phil Beaver, Colorado, then Justin Reyna, Tennessee.
Yeah. Again, I got to agree with everyone who's already talked. Love the chorus, and I'm gonna say something. I wanted more verses almost because it has a great verse that goes into the chorus, and and it keeps going, and that hook keeps coming at you, and I wanted to hear another verse because I thought that first verse was just brilliant. I just love the way it kind of set the song up. But great hook. It reels you in quickly, and then just keeps you going. So, and again, top quality vocals and arrangement. Obviously, so that was done very well. So great song.
Well said, Phil. Phil's band's the Fire Jets, by the way. His name's Phil Beaver, but he's from the Fire Jets band. Justin Reyna, Tennessee, then Brad James Swell, Louisiana. What was your thoughts, sir, gentlemen?
Yeah, it's definitely adjacent to the style of music that I listen to generally, but the message is definitely relatable and the melody is definitely memorable. And as a drummer, obviously, I love the punch that was in the drums, but as a composer, I'm curious to hear this as a jazz trio, piano with a guy singing, upright bass, and a light jazz drum kit, because the message is so relatable. I'm sure you wouldn't be against making sure that it reaches people who listen to other styles of music and get the message out there as many ways as you possibly can.
Absolutely. I mean, what does your kind of love hit me like a cannonball means? It just means that you've just blown me away with how much I bloody love you. It's a dedication to somebody special in it. Probably his lovely wife he's sitting on the beach with having his mojito. Well said, Justin. Brad James, what was your thoughts there before we get to guess 4 of 5? Thank you.
Great song. The production was top notch. Very modern arrangement. Kind of remind me of Jason Aldean a lot. I could see this being a hit on country radio. I liked it.
Absolutely. I'll say it one more time. I didn't like it. I love it. I mean, that was well said, everyone. That was Nick Polito with Cannonball. That was song 3 of 5. Now we're going to song 4 of 5. Man's from Canada. His name's Marshall Potts, and he's cut for your cloth, Big Gabe. I told him, try and come here and meet these guys because he's also trying to help the world and make a difference. And do you know what? His profile gets blocked and banned. He's only got about 2,000 followers, and he really should have 2,000, 100,000 followers. Sit back and enjoy this marvellous track. He was going to come and introduce it, but his stud bull went ran for his fields, and he couldn't make it at the last minute. So without an introduction, we're just going to sit back and listen to his marvellous track, Free and Easy. You don't get any better than Marshall either, by the way, so sit back and enjoy this very special song. Song 45, Free and Easy by Marshall Potts. Run up.
You need to know how I'm feeling. Let's share a battle in some of your time, 'cause I need to feel free and easy before I'm gonna let you in my mind. Tomorrow, it's gonna be alright. I need to feel like I'm needed welcome when I'm inside. Said I'm alone. I'm alone, you're not laughing. Said I'm empty. Said I'm empty without your smile. They said I'm alright dreaming. They said I'm wasting too much time. I'll look away until tomorrow. 'Cause maybe tomorrow it'll be alright. It was you and me when times got strange in a world of love and so much pain. And when the lights went down, I was lost and found. You were next to me. It was meant to be. We were already dreaming. We were wasting too much time. I look away until tomorrow. 'Cause maybe tomorrow it's gonna be alright. 'Cause maybe tomorrow, yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. Don't let the lights go down. Don't let the lights go down on me. And when the lights went down, I was lost and found. You were next to me. It was meant to be.
Wowza. 484. I don't tell no lies. Marshall Potts, we love you to bits. I might be out of order saying this, but I believe he was in the Canada's Got Talent and they got to the finals or something, and he got asked to sign all his music rights over to him and he would win it, and he says no. And see, now only got 2,000 followers, and you don't even see his posts if you follow him. So see, this world is messed up, and I'm not comparing myself to him, but I get that treatment as well, by the way. But anyway, let's hear what the pros have got to say. Let's start for the bottom this time again. Let's go Laura, Brad, then Justin. What was your thoughts there, Laura?
Well, the passion, behind it was just so amazing. And I got to tell you, this guy has such courage to be so vulnerable, especially publicly, to be like, you know what, I'm not okay, but I will be, and I really loved it. It was an anthem, like a personal anthem, and I really loved it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I mean, the man's one of my favourite artists in the world. He's been on 2 shows in the last maybe 2 or 3 years ago now. Marshall, you're great. Brad, Justin, and Phil, what's your thoughts here, gents?
Well, I thought his voice was very unique. That's what caught my attention right when the song started. Kind of reminds me of Joe Cocker saying country. I like the song. It was a good song, the lyrics. and it was different. It sticks out, so I enjoyed it.
Well said, well said, well said. Mr. Rayner?
Yeah, it was very well produced, and the willingness to be vulnerable, to be transparent, is something that probably the whole world can rally behind because not everybody is. But if he's stepping out that way and setting an example for other people, that way we can rally together. And then, of course, the visuals kind of amplified all of that to see, the crowds and to feel like even among all those crowds, sometimes we don't belong and that there's nobody that identifies with us in all of that. But the truth is, pretty much everyone next to you is going to identify with you if you're willing to open up.
Well said, well said. Mr. Phil Beaver, then Danny Coleman video. Phil?
Yeah. What I loved about that was the way that song was written and the way it was arranged. It starts off with this very soothing, almost teasing intro, and you're not sure where it's going to go. And then the hammer drops. And it just like startles you. It's like now you're into the song. And then the way the intro repeated, the intro came back, but a whole lot harder, builds up to that fantastic, guitar solo at the end, and then comes back and fades back out in the outro. Just, I think the structure of that song was absolutely brilliant, and it just really it kept you on the edge of your seat the whole time. And again, the message, the lyrics, the vocals, the arrangement are all just absolutely first class. But I just love the structure of the song.
Well said, Phil, said Phil. Steve and Corey?
It reminded me of Bruce Springsteen, and like I'm a major fan of Bruce Springsteen, the boss. So that's a really good thing, about the song. And somebody said like anthemic, it had that kind of anthemic quality. So I could see that song, on a big stage in a stadium somewhere, and the audience like really with it because it had that kind of power, and that's the kind of power that Springsteen has. So that's why I thought of Bruce, because and I've seen him live, and so yeah, it had that.
Hey, do you know what my little brother's called Bruce because my parents love him so much? They're trying to call me Bruce, but my grandparents used to say, that's a dog's name. You can't call a dog Bruce. But the second time they had a kid, they said, fuck it, we're calling him Bruce. And that was because of the boss, So Corey, the Story with Corey podcast, then next Danny Coleman Radio, then James Elliott for Indie Live Radio. So Corey, Danny, then James.
Yeah, I really liked his voice, the vocal control, the raspiness of it. It was really added a lot to the song, and then the nice screaming, emotional guitar solo on top of it. Really well done.
I'll say Danny Coleman and James Elliott.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that I got to go with Steve there. It reminded me of the old '80s hair metal days when you had this massive, or what they call arena rock, because it just had such a big sound. But more importantly for me, if anybody hasn't picked up on it, I like dynamics. I like a song that takes you on a roller coaster. And I forget, it might have been Phil that said, it starts off nice and slow and then it kind of bang, it hits you. And he keeps going. And the lyrical content was very cool as well. And I just thought that it had a lot of really good elements. It took you up, it took you down, it slowed down, it sped up, but all kind of like maintaining again a good flow. So I enjoyed that one.
Said Marshall. Well, love you, man. Hope you find your bill. James, then Gabe, then Mark. Then we're on to the final track of the evening. James, then Gabe, then Mark.
Yeah, I actually said in the chat, big sound. And I loved it right from the off, as I have done with all the songs tonight. And yeah, it was pretty much like being on a roller coaster. And I loved the bit where it showed all the folk in the stadium, because that was what I was picturing in my head before it came up. I could just see the guy in a stadium full of people all moving along and singing along to that particular tune. Brilliant.
Wasn't it just? Gabe Schilling, then Mark Story. Then we'll get to the final guest of the evening. Gabe?
Yeah, I agree with the other guest. It definitely had a Bob C or Bruce Springsteen kind of feel to it, and I can't always understand what Bruce Springsteen is saying, and I couldn't really understand all of the words that were being spoken in that song. But I think as songwriters, we choose the notes that convey our emotions, our feelings, our message, just like a painter chooses the colors to convey, and we can construct our own story within those emotions that are being sent our way, and that's kind of what that song. It doesn't really matter that I can't understand all of the words, because the few words that I have and the emotion that's being like you know sent is it's very obvious and honest, and it was, yeah, that song was definitely a ride. um I think it's a good song.
Absolute powerhouse, isn't he, Gabe? That's what he is. His voice is pure power. Goes right to your soul. Mark Story, what's
Yeah,
your thoughts here? And welcome, Sabina. There's only one track left, but Sabina's here from Sweden. She was busy earlier. Nice to see your face. Mark Story, what's your thoughts here before we get to the final guest? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything everyone said, 100%. The thing for me was the emotion. It was a very emotional song, and his vocal delivery was top draw. And as the song progressed and got more and more and more anthemic, he rose to that. And some of the notes he was hitting, and the power in his delivery and the passion in his voice, it just poured out. So yeah, that's a great track.
Well said, everyone. Marshall Potts, check out the rest of his stuff, by the way. He's one of my favourites. Marshall Potts, until the next time, see you soon, brother. Right, so finally, this lady here, Christina Marie, she's one of my favourite people in the world. She's a wee darling, so she is. You don't get much better vocals in the world, period, than Christina's got. She was going to come on the show, but she couldn't because it's her daughter's fourth birthday today. So we're just going to play it in her absence. The song's called Mama's Blues. And wait till you see this as well, right? Sit back and enjoy the final song of the evening. Mama's Blues by Christina Marie. One love, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
Lash of your tongue like a whip on my back. The sting's a reminder I'll never be on your track. Lash of your tongue like a whip on my back. The sting's a reminder I'll never be on your track. I sit with the willow for the comfort I see. In your eyes I will be forever time has come and we've settled the score. My mama, she won't love me for me. This hole in my heart gets deeper and blacker as I I'm never enough for you. Can't you see me for me? My heart bleeds for you. You'll never love me for me. I'm never enough. This is who I am. Never enough for
I'll admit it, that song gave me goosebumples there, man. Both arms at the same time. See you, Christina. What have you done? I'm going to start from the bottom here. Let's go Corey, Sabina, then Laura. What was your thoughts there? Corey, you first, brother?
It's like I just walked into like a bar off Frenchman Street in New Orleans or Memphis. It was utterly phenomenal. Vocals insane, piano playing crazy, guitar playing, bass. It was great. I'm speechless.
Hey, wow. Sabina, Laura, Brad. A few people here will know Sabina, will know Christina Marie already, but for Sabina, Laura, then Brad.
Yeah, hi everyone. I thought it was amazing. I mean, the voice is just so powerful and just striking, and it's just the production as well. But the voice was what really like shook you, you know, amazing, really.
Well said, well said. Laura, then Brad.
I love the sultry vibe to it, and it was not in a hurry, and I loved that. And her voice obviously was incredible, but and the guitar, I love the guitar, but what really set it off, I think, were the keyboards, the piano in there was absolutely chef's kiss.
I said Brad, then Phil, then Danny Coleman. Brad.
What a sexy, sultry voice. And, you know, that's my genre, blues. So she caught me right off. I loved everything. Piano in the back was wonderful. Great sounding guitar using the Crybaby wah on it. I just love a blues song that's written in minor keys. And she's just an incredible vocalist. Loved it. I would love to work with her.
Hey, let's make it happen, Brad. Let's make it happen, bud. I'm sure you were on a blues show with her before, but if you, I'll make sure these are connected. Brad, Danny, then Steve Andrews.
Is that
Sorry,
me?
no, Phil. I meant to say Phil, then Danny. I called Phil Brad. I'm sorry. First mistake of the show. Phil.
I'll tell you what, she had me at the first note, and you know that intro, that that David Gilmour guitar going. I mean, it was just brilliant. I would have been okay if that had been an instrumental, just because it was so phenomenal at the beginning, and then her voice comes in. Holy schlamoli. I mean, that just knocked me out of my chair. I mean, her vocals are absolutely amazing. And I just loved, the story she told, as Laura correctly pointed out, she wasn't in any rush. You know, she took her sweet time about it and just kind of delivered that sultry, beautiful voice. But the instrumental that I was, so enjoying at the beginning went on through the entire piece, and it was just amazing. So the production there, everything, the way it was wrapped together was just absolutely fantastic.
Well said, Phil. And, holy shamoly, I'm going to steal that one, man. I've never heard that before. Holy shamoly. I'm stealing
It's
that,
all
Phil. It's
yours,
all right.
Spark.
Danny, Steve, James, Mark, then Gabe. Danny, then Steve.
As a blues musician myself, and anybody here that plays guitar or enjoys listening to that style of music, that the more greasy or the more down and dirty it can get, the better in a lot of terms. You guys are bantering about words like sultry, and that bingo. I mean, that's beautiful. Uh, that's just the beauty of the blues, what you saw right there. And with her voice, I don't know how long she's been doing this or not doing this, but I guarantee you, if she recuts that song a year from now, you're going to hear that same bit, but you're going to hear it with a little more growl. There are some parts where, boy, I thought she was just going to go down and dirty, and she kind of stayed at a certain level. Once she figures that out, man, there's not going to be any stopping that group or her, because that was just some, that's that would make a lot of
Danny.
playlists.
Speechless, man. Says it all, didn't it? You're speechless. There you go.
Well, I would definitely play that on my blues music show.
And do you know something? Let's feature one of your tracks next week as well, Danny. I didn't know you're a musician as well. Steve, then James. What was your thoughts here, gents? Steve?
Well, as Phil just said, basically the guitar, the electric blues guitar at the beginning in the intro was so fantastic that if it had just carried on as an instrumental track with that amazing guitar, that would have been brilliant in itself. But that intro took you into this absolutely astounding vocal performance where her range was incredible, and it was like, I would call it was soulful, and it just an absolutely amazing performance.
Well said, Steve. Well said. Do you know, I don't think she's had much backing. I think she's only got a couple of tracks released. She's certainly not got any heavy pros behind her. She would love a good producer or somebody to come out and help her. She's a phenomenal talent, isn't she? James, Mark, then Gabe. Final three comments, and we'll wrap the show up. James?
Yeah, another fantastic tune. A great one to finish on as well. For me personally, we don't actually have a blues show on Indie Live Radio, but I tell you what, if we did, yeah, like Danny said, that lady would be on there big time. Super, super artist.
Well, dude, she'll be added to the Facebook Messenger support group tomorrow, and the reason you've got that is for hopefully you all go through and be nosy and see who's all there and reach out to them all. That's what that group's for. Ian, James, Mark, then Gabe. What's your thoughts? Final two thoughts of the evening. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that song from a show many years ago. I remember the title, Mama's Blues, and it was awesome then. It's still awesome now. And the thing is with blues music is clues in the title. It's blues. It's an outpouring of emotions, and the music is fantastic. But with an average vocalist on top of that song, it'd just be another average blues song. But with her voice on top of it, I mean, she is a top class blues singer. I mean, seriously, authentically brilliant. So yeah, that's an absolute classic track.
Well said. Last but no means least, Mr. Gabe Shelman, what was your thoughts here, brother?
Everything that everybody's already said. It was very cinematic to me. Like, if you were blind or if you just closed your eyes and you were hearing that song, you could visualize almost like a James Bond intro song. It really had that, exciting anticipation for what is to come. Like it just left you wanting more. So fantastic job, great production. I think one of the guests, I'm sorry, I can't remember who, maybe Danny, said there was a little bit of holding back, almost like I feel like she had it even in her to really deliver a whole nother level. You can sense there's something even more there. Maybe it's a growl or something. But all in all, 9.9 out of 10. So great job.
What a terrible rating that is, 99 out of 100, man. Christina Marie, we all love you. You know how much I love you. Until the next time, everybody, it's been a fantastic show. You know what I'm going to ask you next? I'm not going to stop the show until you all get your peace signs in the air, because I want world peace, and I'll stop the sign, the show, and the count of three. Peace signs in the air, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. And this one.